Okay, I'm back. I got cut off because my video was longer than 10 minutes. I think I need to learn how to talk faster. Anyway, we're going to put this ribbon on now, and actually I just put it over a little bit too much. And I'm going to crop that one more time because I want to bring this over a little bit, and I really want to bring this over because I'm going to hide this behind the behind the tag, and I don't want this other end to show up. I don't know if you noticed, but this side of the ribbon, it goes up, and I kind of didn't like that. So to do this side of it, I'm going to copy and then paste, and I'm going to hit my crop feature again, and I'm actually going to crop this side of the ribbon because it's a little bit straighter, and I'm going to put that on the other side, and where it meets it's going to be covered up by the punch that we put on for January. Okay, so select both of these and add a drop shadow. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to add our punch, and so we're going to go over to the resource palette and select punches, browse, and labels. And the label we want is called Lots of Tags. So I believe it's right here under tags. Yes. And we're going to pick, I think it's the shape 1. Perfect. So we're going to hit OK, and then we're going to import this one in like that. All right, and that's about right. So we're going to first fill it with paper. I'm sorry, we're going to fill it with color. Get ahead of myself a little bit. Okay, fill it with Whisper White, and we're going to matte it with just a little tiny matte. Change that color to Rich Razzleberry. Perfect. Now we're going to hit OK and add a drop shadow. All right, and then to put January on, we're going to go back to this an embellishment. So we need to go back to the Let It Snow embellishments. And there it is right there. Open that up. And I use this January, even though it says 2013, we're going to end up cropping out the 2013. So once that's highlighted, hit your crop, and we're just going to highlight the January. Go about as far as you can without showing the 2013. Make sure this is pushed all the way up too, so you get the whole thing. There we go. Hit OK. Bring it down a little bit, and maybe shrink it down a teeny bit more. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is go back to our stamps. We're going to add, actually it wasn't that one, it was this one. Couple stamps, made it a little smaller, and I stuck it over the end of the Y, just to kind of hide where I cropped it. And I think I even twirled it a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit too much, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to do. Place that on top. I can't get it in the right place. Okay, and then one more here. Kind of shrink that one down too. And hit your shift key, highlight both of them. We're going to change the color to soft suede. Okay, and the very last thing is to hit embellishments, browse. We're going to go up here and put a couple little basic pearls and rhinestones on at the very end. And again, this is where you might want to change your view and zoom in a little bit, because we're getting to some very tiny little pieces here. You can tell now that I zoomed in that I still don't have this snowflake in the right place. Okay, that's pretty good. And I used the very smallest rhinestone. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. All of a sudden it slowed down a little bit. We're gonna have to let it catch up here. What's going on? Okay, why don't we pause here for a second. Okay, my computer came back together here. All right, and so as soon as you see this little cross, you know you can actually adjust where these rhinestones are. And I'm going to add a drop shadow again. I like drop shadows. It shows a lot of dimension. Once I've got that set, I'm going to copy and paste and go ahead and go stick that on the other side and use my arrow keys to kind of adjust it. And we'll put our view back to 125, and voila, we are done with January. So I'll be back with a February video. Bye, hope you had fun.